Hey everybody, how you doing today? Sorry, move the camera. Mikey's here with a snooze review. This is an American-made snooze product. Kind of hard to find in my area. Not many places carry it. I got lucky today, walked into a 7-Eleven that I normally don't go to, and lo and behold, they had some. Albeit this is slightly older. They changed the packaging. Grizzly Natural Snus. Snoosy goodness. They have changed the package now. Now they're calling it Grizzly Spit Free. So the new cans have the Spit Free logo on them. They just released that a few months back. I'm not real concerned about dates. This stuff usually ages quite well. Take the packaging off here. Grizzly Snus 15 no spit tobacco pouches. And the obligatory government warning. Nice can. Can might look familiar. Yeah. I don't know if this is just a rebranded Camel product because they do share the same parent company, or if they just liked the cans and decided to use them. On the back we have the Grizzly of Snus. Real tobacco, real flavor, real Grizzly. Gives their Instagram, and you can also find them on Facebook. Restricted to 21 plus adult consumers. Recyclable container. UPC. There is a date code here. I forget how to read these particular date codes. But like I said, snus ages rather well, so I'm not real concerned. On the side here, American Snuff Company, Memphis, Tennessee. On the top, you even got writing on the top. 100% imported tobacco. And the other side has their website and a 1-800 number. Let me crack this open. Some people don't like these because they're a pain in the butt to get open. Easy solution. Take the can. You take a coin. Put the coin in here and you just give it a twist and the can pops right open. Easy peasy. Now this does not look like Camel Snus. Let me open this can of Camel. Close, but not quite. So yes, the packaging is different. And the aroma, the aroma's definitely different. So this is a different product from Camel. At least the Camel Mellow. Here's your Grizzly. It's larger than your standard snus pouch. Wow, where's my snus? Found my snus. I'm rationing my snus. I'm having trouble ordering it right now. FDA. Anyway, snus pouch, Grizzly pouch, slightly larger than a snus pouch. I'm getting a mix of aromas here. Let me cover these bad boys up that I'm not reviewing. There we go. So, slightly bigger than a standard snus pouch, yet a little bit smaller than a dip pouch. And definitely different size from the Camel. And this aroma, it almost smells like snus. Slightly different aroma, but it's got a very European snus-like aroma to it. Wow. Go to the Camel. Yeah, the Camel, you can smell the sweetness in the Camel. The Camel definitely smells sweeter. This smells more like a natural European snus. Slightly different, but very close. Let me plump one of these up. What I always like to do when I get these is I just roll them in my finger, kind of plump them up a little bit. It helps them juice up. These are fairly dry. This one's got a little bit of moisture staining on it. The rest of them, slight moisture staining, but all in all, fairly dry. I can feel it does have some moisture content inside. Give it a moment to juice up. Off the bat, a slightly sweet European snus. Wow, I was not expecting this. I was expecting a rebranded form of Camel. I figured they'd be getting lazy and just rebrand Camel and put a Grizzly label on it. They stole the can, but it pretty much ends there. Not as sweet as the Camels. Camels are good. I like Camels. Camels have a sweetness. They're not in your face sweet, but they've definitely got the sweetness. This sweetness is a little more subdued. As it's juicing up more. Wow. These are good. Did I just say these are good in relation to an American snus product? U.S. smokeless. They're Copenhagen spit free and the Skull Snus. Those are big fat pouches and they're very sweet. Almost too sweet. It's like a peppermint candy in your mouth. Kind of sweet. This, very subdued. Wow. Color me impressed. It has characteristics of European snus, slightly sweeter. Not overly sweet, not as sweet as the Camels, but it's there. It's almost like a touch of molasses type sweet. You know, just a pinch. It's that kind of brown sugar molassesy type sweetness. The tobacco, it's pretty good. This is very European snooshous. Snooze-like. There we go. There's the proper term. Get my vocabulary straight. Wow. It's almost like it's got a touch of bergamot in there. The mellows, the Camel, had that bergamot, but it's more of a citrusy. This is more subdued bergamot. It's got slightly sweet, like that kiss of bergamot or something in there. And it's very European snus-like in flavor. Wow. Not bad at all. I may have found a replacement while I'm waiting to figure out how to get myself some snus ordered. This stuff is kind of good. Not kind of good, it is good. And as it's juicing up more, the flavor's coming through more. The tobacco is really shining on this. I think they were trying to mimic European snus, adding a little bit more sweetness for the American palate. And I think they nailed it. I really do. First impressions. Wow. Grizzly. Stuff's a little hard to find in my area. Not many places carry it. I've kind of ignored it, just thinking it was just a Camel knockoff, but wow. Color me impressed. Yeah, there's definitely like a little bergamot note in there, which also lends to the European snus flavor. I mean, it is definitely sweeter than European snus, but it's not in your face sweet. It's like a kiss of sweetness, which is actually quite pleasant. It's almost like General Mint minus the mint, because General Mint has a little bit of sweetness to it to complement the mint flavor. It's like they replaced the mint flavor with a little bit of bergamot, and that's kind of that's the impressions I'm getting from this. Not bad at all. Well done, Grizzly. Well done. Huh. And on their Instagram, I believe it is, they're always running contests and stuff for a chance to win gift cards and stuff like that. So if you're into the social media aspect, they do have an active Instagram account. I know that. I haven't looked them up on Facebook. I had it in upper deck. I switched it down to lower deck. The tobacco and that sweetness and that little bit of bergamot or whatever they're putting in there, it almost gives it like a mild molasses note, which is quite pleasing. It's a really good combination. Huh. I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea. I was thinking it was a knockoff of Camel. This is not Camel. This is definitely a different blend, different product. The can is the same shape, same style can. The similarities end there, other than the fact that it's in a pouch. But yeah. Impressive. I'm digging this flavor. I really am. So if you want something that comes somewhat close to European snus, it's definitely got more sweetness to it, but it's not in your face sweet like the Copenhagen and Skoal products. And the sweetness is dialed down a notch from the Camel. The Camel has a nice sweet taste to it. This is a little more subdued. It's allowing the tobacco and whatever flavoring they're putting in there, which it's trying to mimic European snus. I'm assuming it's bergamot. Bergamot is a citrus fruit that's quite common in Europe. It almost looks like closest thing might be a tangerine here in America. It's a small citrus fruit, and they use the bergamot oil in a lot of the tobacco products. So it kind of gives it that slight citrusy edge to it. That with the little bit of sweetness they put to it, and the tobacco, they did a really good job. Color me impressed. Wow. I'm going to have to see if I'm going to keep an eye out for this now. Keep a more active eye. I'm going to add this to my rotation for sure. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I can't get over the flavor on this. It is not what I was expecting. Definitely not what I was expecting. This is good. It's just enough sweetness to satisfy the American palate, but they allow enough of that traditional European snus flavor to come through where it's like, wow. Way to go, Grizzly. Angry Bear is happy. Why does their bear always look mad? On the cans, he's argh. Here, he's roaring. The thing that makes him look more macho. Have they ever come in contact with a grizzly bear? I have. Way too close for comfort. Yeah, when they're angry, yeah, they're not majestic. They're frightening. They're very frightening. I nearly pooped my pants with one of the bear encounters I had. It was that scary. I was contemplating my life choices at that moment. I could have easily been killed. Very easily. And they would have just found little bits of Mikey along the trail. But he just at me and went about his business. Thank God. That was when I lived in Alaska. This stuff's really good. I can't get it. It's good. Mikey likes it. Okay, enough said. Enjoy the content. Be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a Facebook page. Got a Patreon page going now. That's my fallback measure just in case YouTube decides to squash tobacco reviews. So every couple of years, tobacco. They just got through with the latest round. So hopefully I got a couple of years, but I'm hedging my bets and got a safety net just in case. Grizzly Natural Snus. If you have not tried it and you enjoy snus products, give it a shot. It's worth a try. You may be pleasantly surprised like I was. Grizzly Snus, this is their natural. This is Mikey. Signing off. Have a great day. I got to get to work and earn my paycheck. Catch you later.